What's up everyone, this is Lettuce Sauce. I just want to give a quick shout out to everyone who watched my previous video on the strongest skill build in the game. I know you guys like those type of videos and I would probably be doing more of that. Next one is probably going to be a tank build or Arsene, depending on my mood. So I hope you look forward to that. Now let's get on with the video. Now P5R came out a few weeks ago in English. For those that have played the original Persona 5, you guys know that the best equips were gained by doing the electric chair execution. For the most part, this is still true in P5R. However, for one specific character, that is not the case. And that character is Morgana. Now, you probably already beat the game. You probably already beat the extra bosses in New Game Plus. You're probably on your second New Game Plus. And I'm pretty sure you've gotten this item. But you didn't take action when you had it. And since New Game Plus deletes almost all your items, you might not have it at this point. Now, don't take my word for it. I'm just assuming that this item is deleted when you transfer all your things to New Game Plus. But if it is in your armor, feel free to check if you're New Game Plus because you probably earned it during your first playthrough. Now, what is this elusive item I'm talking about? Well, that item is the Sooty Scale Armor, and it's obtained by defeating Fafnir and hoping it drops. You probably already have this item. It's very common that you probably do, but since it is in the final palace and since there are other things to do, you probably didn't even take a look at the things you could wash. You probably sold it, but since it's so late in the game, a lot of people missed this. I know I did in my first Japanese playthrough and I was very confused as to why I couldn't get it. Then I thought to myself, what happens if I wash this? This kind of sounds very shady in my opinion. So that's what I did, and it turned out to be Morgana's best protector with 318 defense, 23 evasion, and it has a passive effect to reduce physical damage. So how can you go about getting this item easily? Well, Fafnir does show up multiple times in the final palace. That's why I'm saying you probably already have this item, since I'm pretty sure he appears on almost every single section of the palace. Just on the off chance that you don't have it yet and you're already done with the final palace, you're just waiting for the calling card, I recommend going into that warehouse. You know, the warehouse that was confusing. It's kind of dark. Yeah, he's like the first mob that shows up there, so you know, you could save in the safe room nearby. If you don't get it, reload it, eventually it will drop, and there you have it. You have the best equip for Morgana and you could go on your merry way. Just remember, you should leave 2 days before the calling card date so you have time to do this. If not, you'll probably miss your chance to the next playthrough. So hopefully you have a backup save like 3 days before you send that calling card. If not, I mean, I can't really help you since you have to do it in the first playthrough or whenever you get it. But again, if you're in New Game Plus, check your equips on Morgana. Maybe he has it, maybe he doesn't. I'm not sure. But if he does, good job. You have the best equip. But it never hurts to play the game to get everything. So, yeah. I just thought I'd share that since a lot of people missed this. I've read on Japanese forums that they missed this too and they had to replay the whole game. But maybe they were lying and they just didn't get the drop. If you guys are having trouble with Fafnir, just remember status effects exist. Or you could just pay $3 for izanagi-no-okami. And you could build them the same way I did in my previous video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for all the comments on the previous videos. I hope you have a wonderful week.
なんとかなったけど無駄な戦闘は避けよう。